Hello, dear viewers. My name is Fardin Nouri, and I'm a migration consultant in Germany. In this video, first I would like to explain for you shortly what an EU permanent residence permit is. As I have already explained for you in a different video in this YouTube channel, the requirements for getting an EU permanent residence permit are similar to the requirements for a permanent residence permit in Germany. And with an EU permanent residence permit, one can go to the other European Union countries and stay there for an employment or for a study program under certain conditions. Similarly, if someone has this type of a residence permit from another European Union country, he or she can come to Germany and stay here for an employment or for a study program under certain conditions. For more information about an EU permanent residence permit, you can watch my video about this topic in this YouTube channel. I will also put its link under this video for you. Now I would like to explain for you when you lose your EU permanent residence permit in case of a longer stay abroad. If you go to another European Union country and stay there for a longer period of time, your EU permanent residence permit expires after 6 years. However, it becomes invalid after 12 months if you stay outside the European Union or in the European Union countries of Denmark and Ireland. If you previously had a European Union blue card and are staying outside the European Union or in the European Union countries of Denmark and Ireland, your EU permanent residence permit will expire after 24 months. This period then also applies to your family members with a residence permit for family reunion. Your EU permanent residence permit immediately expires if you get an EU permanent residence in another European Union country. The EU permanent residence permit remains valid in case of a longer stay abroad in one of the following cases. First, if the foreigner is legally resided in Germany for at least 15 years. In addition, the livelihood must be secured also after returning to Germany. In this case, the spouse of the foreigner also does not lose his or her permanent residence permit. Or second, if the foreigner is married to or is in a registered civil partnership with a German citizen. In this case, Foreigner's Office requires a joint declaration that the marriage or registered civil partnership continued to exist abroad and continues to exist even after the re-entry of the foreigner into the Federal Republic of Germany. Or third, if the respective Foreigner's Office, which in German it is called Ausländerbehörde of the foreigner, is issued a certificate for this purpose and is allowed him or her to stay longer abroad. This certificate may be required for the re-entry of the foreigner into Germany, and one can obtain this certificate from his or her respective Foreigner's Office. A longer stay abroad can also be allowed by the Foreigner's Office if the stay abroad is only temporary, for example, to care for close relatives, for a guest semester during studies, or if the stay abroad serves the interests of the Federal Republic of Germany. At the end, I would like to ask you to have a look at my YouTube channel, in which you can find very important information concerning different issues in Germany. I have many playlists about different issues, such as about the asylum process in Germany, studying in Germany, doing a vocational training in Germany, how you can get a Niederlassungserlaubnis or a permanent residence permit in Germany, and how you can apply for it, how you can apply for German citizenship and how you can get it, what are the requirements for it, and so on. I've also made some videos about the family reunification to Germany and what are its requirements. You can also find some videos about the citizens of the European Union and their family members when they come to Germany, how they can get a permanent residence permit in Germany or a residence permit in Germany. You can also find some videos about the fact that if you get a rejection or a Duldung in Germany, how you can stay in Germany, what are the possibilities based on which you can stay in Germany. To sum it up, I can tell you that if you are in Germany or you want to come to Germany, you can find very useful videos in this YouTube channel. For that, you need to have a look at my YouTube channel, at my playlists and videos. I'm sure they will be very useful for you. I also recommend this playlist for you because this playlist includes very important videos about the fact that in which cases you lose your different types of residence permits, permanent residence permit, or EU permanent residence permit, or other types of residence permit in Germany. So it can be very useful for you so that you can prevent losing your residence permit in this country. I've also put the link of the other videos which are related to this video under this video in its description part. You can find it and click on it and watch the other videos which can be also very useful for you. Thanks a lot for watching my video. If you would like to get similar important information about the immigration laws in Germany, your rights and duties in German society, the living conditions in Germany, and other such important topics, please subscribe and follow our channel. If you have any questions or remarks about today's topic, you can write it under this video and I will be more than happy to answer it for you.